Welcome everyone back to the channel. I am Zach, your host, here on the Yo Bro Podcast channel. I guess we'll call it Yo Bro Podcasts. And this is the Squared Circle Podcast. This is episode, I don't even know what episode this is. I ain't there. I don't know the episode. I want to say it's like episode, I don't know, 16 or some crap like that. But, welcome back. And today we're talking a lot of things. We're talking AEW cuts coming. We're talking about possible returns for the Royal Rumble, surprise entrance for the Royal Rumble, what former WWE stars passed on being in the Royal Rumble, and we will do our preview and predictions for the Royal Rumble itself. A lot of, well, Rumble news today, so strap yourselves in, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. So, for those who are familiar, let me kill the noise here. For those, a little more familiar with this video format, welcome to this channel and the first version of this here on the channel. Usually I still give the news. This is going to be a lot more laid back. I'll talk about stuff, more laid back, not as structured, stuff like that. You know what I mean? And if you feel like skipping anything, by the way, there will be time codes down in the description. You guys are more than welcome to go to and skip over things. I like to do that for these videos, but hey, we're going to talk about some news. We're talking about some news and stuff like that. But before I do get into all that, before we get into all that, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. This is a brand new channel. Let's do it. Let's subscribe to it. Don't forget to subscribe to the Yo Bro Gaming as well, and to the Yo Bro Nation channel. Go check those out. A portion of this will actually be on the Yo Bro Nation channel. The preview and predictions portion will pop up on there. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, share this video with your friends, go to our Twitter and our Facebook, which are both linked down in the description below. Go follow us on those. I usually get stuff posted on there, so it's a fun little place you can share stuff. Free, fun community. But let's go ahead and let's start talking. Let's go ahead and get into some news. And let's start with this whole AEW thing. Now, a lot of people like to talk about, how WWE's cutting a lot of people, and, these people still have however long on their contracts they get cut. But AEW is not necessarily cutting anyone. More or less, they're just letting contracts kind of just expire quietly. So there's really no real comparison. But let's just read the article. So Lio Rush, if you already know, recently was very open about it on his Twitter that he is now a free agent. He is good to go. Peter Avalon is now taking bookings as his also, expired. Big Swole is another one. Hers has expired. But they're talking about possibly others potentially having theirs expire sometime in the very near future. See. As noted earlier today, Rush posted on a message on Twitter revealing that his contract with All Elite Wrestling finishes on February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. And he's ready to take bookings. According to PW Insider, this trend may be continuing in the coming weeks as several contracts are coming up and will not be renewed. The company doesn't intend to announce the departures, but will instead let the deals quietly lapse and will be possible for the talent to work with the company in the future for one-off deals or something to that degree, but remains to be seen. Lio Rush and Big Swole are two of the most vocal talents coming out of their contracts expiring. Other stars like Brian Cage have been speculated as parting ways with the company. It has been off AEW television since October of 2021, but there's been no official word on that. It has been speculated that Brian Cage's push was cooled in AEW following comments made by his wife, former Lucha Underground and Impact Wrestling ring announcer Melissa Santos, regarding the use of Cage in AEW, but that was never confirmed. And they go on to kind of just cite everything. But then they talk about talents coming in, like Marina Shafir just got added. You had Kyle O'Reilly, Jake Atlas. You've had Bryan Danielson. You've had, the potential of, Wyndham Rotunda possibly coming in. More, freaking you got Keith Lee out there who's a free agent. Like, there's a lot of potential people out there. So, yeah, it would make sense if possible contracts end, that they don't renew. Like, hey, we need the space. We're not going to cut you. We're going to let your deals run through. You get paid, and then we'll kind of let you go. And then that does bring up the biggest one that's possibly going to go. I don't know the nature of his contract or when it's up, etc. Stuff like that. I don't know when that's going to end, personally. But I can tell you it would make sense. He's a guy who sadly came into the company, had a lot of momentum right out the gate, had that title match with Moxley. And then after that, the whole Team Taz, the FTW title stuff, and Ricky Sparks, Team Taz is very underutilized. Team Taz as a whole has been very underutilized. So yeah, I could see Brian Cage being let go. I could see it. It would make sense. But yeah, so basically it comes down to more people potentially being cut from AEW. That's basically what this comes down to, is just more people being cut and let go. That's what that is. Let's talk some possible Rumble returns, and there's going to be two stories kind of wrapped into one. Because one, I would be 1,000% on board to see. The other one, hesitant. Hesitant is a good way, I guess I could put this. But let's start with the more positive of the two. So, possible spoiler on a major return at the Royal Rumble, man. Asuka. Oh, you dang phone. You guys are hearing my phone go. Let me mute my stuff. Asuka is rumored to make her return at the WWE Royal Rumble on Saturday. Several WWE talents are said to be under the impression that Asuka will be making her in-ring return during Saturday's 30-woman Royal Rumble match, according to Fightful Select. Go check that out. No crap, just sap. Check it out. There's no confirmation that Asuka is booked to return at the big event, but that is a rumor going around WWE. Asuka's name was at least discussed eternally as a potential Rumble entrant. Asuka has not appeared on TV since Money in the Bank 2021 back in July. She's dealt with an injury since then. She had surgery on her shoulder, something like that. And there's been much said about the status of her return despite numerous inquiries. No word on if Asuka is medically cleared to compete, but she has been discussed for an upcoming return. Okay, so I'm going to the Royal Rumble. I'll be at the event, and I am super stoked if Asuka were to show up. For me personally, I would be fucking thrilled to see her. That would be awesome for me. Because I'm a huge Asuka fan. And my daughter Haley's going to be with me. Susie's going to be there. And I think they'll get a kick out of Asuka. I've been watching it with them, trying to get them ready. And yeah, they think Asuka's pretty cool so far. So, there is another return, though, that is also supposed to happen. And I'm talking Ronda Rousey. WWE is pushing for the star to return at the 2022 Royal Rumble. This is off of the Bleacher Report website. Ronda Rousey reportedly could be making her return to WWE as soon as this weekend. According to Sean Ross Sapp on Fightful, WWE is pushing for Rousey to return at Saturday's event. The report stated that it is poorly kept secret that former Raw Women's Champion is expected to be back in the company. Rousey hasn't wrestled since WrestleMania 35 in 2019. That was such a bad main event. Sapp added that Rousey has resumed her in-ring training, and it appears to be a matter of time when, and not if, she will be back in the WWE. She has initially stepped away to start a family with her husband, Travis Brown. She gave birth to their daughter in September. So, yeah, it's feasible that she could be back, and not wait almost a year to make her return. Rousey has prior history with the Royal Rumble, where she made a surprise appearance at the 2018 event. At the time, it was reported she had signed a full-time contract with WWE, and she made her in-ring debut at WrestleMania 34, which was actually a really fucking great event. And they go on to talk about Rousey's appearances and everything. Rousey's last appearance was in WWE at the Triple Threat match with Becky Lynch and SmackDown champ Charlotte Flair. Yeah, so I am not at all looking forward to this. It's not that I'm against Ronda Rousey being in WWE. That is not it at all. I am just simply how do I put this? I just feel like it buries the rest of the women's division, because if they bring her back, there's no way she loses that match. Now, I already know who I picked to win the Rumble, and I'll get there for sure. But no, I don't feel as if that's a good idea. I just don't. I feel like they'll bury her or bury everyone else just to get her versus Becky. I know they wanted to do it last year, but she ended up pregnant and Becky wasn't ready to come back. They want to do it this year. I get it. It's a big marquee match, but what do you do afterwards? What do you do? Who wins? And how does it affect the stories you currently have going? There's a rumored report that they want Trish Stratus to wrestle at the Royal Rumble or at WrestleMania. You got Lita on TV talking about wanting to compete for one more run. Maybe her and Charlotte have a thing. I mean, there's so many opportunities, possibilities they could run with, but they just keep cycling through the same things over and over and over. And now you're here with this where it's, oh, we want Ronda Rousey back. But that buries everything. It doesn't benefit the whole division. It benefits Ronda and Becky. That's it. What, Charlotte gets involved again because Charlotte has to be a part of it because they're going to want to make this a main event for night 1 probably. Because you already know Roman and Brock's going to be main event night 2. Title or no title. So, I mean, Jesus, I don't know. But that's kind of just where it's at. Ronda Rousey right now, kind of scheduled to come back and scheduled to be a part of the show. Again, I don't know. I don't really know. It is what it is, I suppose. And we'll just have to wait and see. But I'll be there on Saturday. I'll be there on Saturday for sure. Before we continue, we're going to take a little ad break here. We got some merch to promote. So check out this little merch ad. You guys enjoy. And welcome, Yo Bro Nation. This is our new set of merch at the TeePublic store on teepublic.com/YoBroNation1. Check out this new line of merchandise. We got the brand new Join the Nation, Be the Nation shirt. We got the Holy Defender inspired t-shirt in memory of JD right here on the store. You like anime? Check out the Yo Bro Nation anime shirt. Kicking it with Sidekick Suzie, also here on this platform. We got the Glitch logo for the Yo Bro Nation shirt. We got the Yo Bro Nation shirt that's all in red. And just in time for WrestleMania season, you got the Yo Bro Mania 3 shirt. You got all these shirts. You got so many more on teepublic.com/YoBroNation. Go get your merch now, man. What are you waiting for? Go get it. Why are you waiting? Go get it. You know you like it. I'll see you later. And we're back. All right, so let's talk about this. Surprise entrance for the Royal Rumble. You know, they're talking about this Forbidden Door stuff and things like that. But what about the people who are within the company? There is a roster called NXT 2.0, and right now it is actually being reported that there are at least 2 potentially who are going to be at the show. So, a spoiler has emerged on WWE's plans for 2 surprise entrants into the men's Royal Rumble match. WWE will be bringing in several surprises for both the men's and the women's Royal Rumble matches next weekend, which is obviously why we all love it so much. A new report has emerged which has indicated at least 2 NXT stars are slated in St. Louis for the show on January 29th. PW Insider is reporting that NXT champion Braun Breaker and Gunther, formerly known as Walter, will be in attendance for the show. WWE NXT champion Braun Breaker and Gunther, the former Walter, are slated to be in St. Louis next weekend for the Rumble event. The report doesn't state that either man is going to be involved in the men's match, but is certainly a solid prediction based on the fact that they're being flown in from Orlando for the show. They won't be the only 2 surprises that WWE brings in for the show, with the reports that 2 former WWE stars are going to be wrestling at the event, which you can read more about by clicking here. Undertaker's supposed to be there too. God, I hope not. So, right now, see, I'm looking at this. So, there's also a report that Melina and Cameron are both slated to return for the Women's Rumble. Melina, I'd be okay with. Cameron, no thank you. Just no thank you. So, I'm not even going to talk about that. Melina would be cool. Now, as far as the surprise entrance being Braun Breaker, I'd be cool with that. He's really good, despite only wrestling for the last, year or two. I would love to see Walter. I'm sorry, I refuse to call him Gunther. I don't care how big or small you think it is. It's Walter to me. I'd be awesome with Walter being a part of this match. I would. It'd be awesome. There's a lot of rumors of a lot of names, potentially. And, maybe Ciampa pops up in this match. Maybe Pete Dunne pop up in this match. There's still the Forbidden Door aspect. I don't foresee them doing a lot with that. Honestly, I think it's just going to be Mickie James, but it is what it is. But so many possible opportunities. I'd be cool with Gunther. I called him that. Oh, God. I'd be cool with Walter and Braun Breaker being in the match. Totally would. But that's the current ideas for the NXT roster of who might actually be in it. We don't know. We'll see. It's all rumors, guys. It's all rumors. But I can't tell you who's not. There are two people who will not be in this match. Former, where are we at here? Former Iconics have turned down WWE's offer to appear in the 2022 Women's Rumble match this weekend. Mickie James will be appearing in the Women's Royal Rumble match on January 29th, despite not being a WWE contracted talent. Not only that, but James is actually the reigning Impact Knockouts champ. I thought they'd give that title to Deonna, honestly. And it has emerged that she isn't the only Impact star that WWE wanted. Fightful Select, remember, no crap, just sap, go check them out, is reporting that WWE contacted the Inspiration, formerly known as the Iconics, that being Cassie Lee and Jessie McKay. However, the former women's tag team champions turned down the request, according to the report. The Inspiration, formerly known as the WWE Tag Team Champions, the Iconics, were offered a spot in the Rumble match, but Fightful sources indicate that they have turned down the offer. The pair turned down the offer, at least according to Fightful Select, because they didn't feel it was in their best interest considering they were doing the Impact thing right now. They didn't feel it was the right time to make WWE turn of any capacity because they're happy with their current path, which is honestly awesome. Fightful interestingly notes that the former Peyton Royce and Billie Kay weren't the only WWE releases to have been contacted for a potential Rumble spot. As of right now, there's no word on whether or not any of the released talents who were contacted other than Mickie James accepted WWE's offer for a spot in the match. So, who else? Who else could it be? Honestly, I'm super thrilled for them. I am super thrilled to them that they turned down and they said, no thank you, WWE. We don't need you, good sirs. We don't need you. I'm honestly super thrilled for them that they didn't do it. But I know there's other people they've reached out to. How many of them have turned it down? And it's just, I don't know. I find it so funny. You release all this talent, but now you're going to said talent to try to convince them to come back to your company. How stupid is that? How dumb is that? Fucking WWE. The goal on them to be like, yeah, we got rid of you, but do you want to come wrestle for us? Do you want to do that? Please come to us and help us, please. Fucking WWE. But that's them. They're not coming. That's for sure. Maybe they were actually saying, no, we're not doing it. And they are going to be in the match. You just don't know these days. Remember, these are wrestlers. Everything's a work for them. At least it's usually. But that's most of the news. So now it's time to do our Royal Rumble preview and predictions. Yay! Yay, that's what we're doing. Excuse me. So yeah, we're going to go preview some predictions There is currently six matches slated for the event. Of course, 2 of those being the Rumble matches. It is a pretty solid card, honestly. So far, this is a solid card. But I'm going to kick off talking about the mixed tag team match slated for the Royal Rumble. That being the Grit couple of Edge and Beth Phoenix, the Hall of Famers, taking on the It couple of The Miz and Maurice. It's not been bad. This has been building since after Survivor Series. Edge doing the whole, Miz, you could be this and that. It's continue on. This is probably the blow-off. The day one match was pretty cool. It was pretty good. But the ending with Beth Phoenix just standing at the entrance, just was kind of stupid. But since then, she's not been bad on the mic. She's been quite entertaining, to be honest. So I can't complain. I've rather enjoyed it so far. So the build's been okay. It's been okay build. It's the best I can tell you. It's just been okay build. I'm obviously picking The Miz and Maurice to win through nefarious means. Because ultimately Edge is here to put over other talent, and he won at day one. So, yeah, Miz will probably pin Edge to win this match. No way they're going to have Beth pinned. In fact, you'll probably have a short program with Beth and Maurice after this that will continue, and that's just kind of where it's going to go. I better not be getting sick. Raw Women's Championship. The Van Goat of WWE. The man, big time Becky Lynch taking on Doudrop. Doudrop, of course, winning the triple threat match a few weeks back with, of course, the help of Becky to get this title shot. And since then, it's been a lot of Becky saying, "You owe me, I helped you," which is not entirely wrong. That's basically been what's the whole story. Oh, she's stronger than me, but I'm not scared. I'm this, I'm that. And then, what's the point? I think Piper Niven, Viper, whatever you want to call her, I think is a fantastic wrestler. I can promise you this match is going to be good. It's going to be a really good match. But Becky's winning. Like, Becky Lynch is winning this match. I don't know how else to break it down to you. Becky's not losing. They have a plan for her at WrestleMania, which is Bianca. How they get there, I don't know. But that's the perceived plan. It's Bianca and Becky at Mania. That's how it seems to be. So it feels like they're heading to do. Or they're heading towards. I guess we'll find out. But I'm picking Becky Lynch to win. That much I know. Oh, this I know. She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just a weirdo. But yeah, Becky Lynch, she's going to win. It's inevitable. Nothing against Doudrop, which I hate the name. She's a fantastic wrestler, but it's definitely not her time. It probably won't ever be her time, unfortunately. But speaking of whose time is it, let's talk about the women's 30-woman Royal Rumble match. As of right now, these are the current entrants into said match. Starting from the top, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, SmackDown Women's Champions Charlotte Flair, Naomi, Rhea Ripley, Nikki A.S.H., Brie Bella, Nikki Bella, Carmella, Queen Zelina, Lita, Michelle McCool, Kelly, Dana Brooke, the 24/7 Women's Champ, Natalya, Impact Knockouts Champion Mickie James, Tamina, Shayna Baszler, Summer Rae, Aaliyah, and Shotzi. Those are your current people in this field. I believe it's something like 21 people so far. You still got a lot of free people. Plenty of open spots for surprise entrants. You'll probably get like a Trish Stratus. You'll probably get like a Trish Stratus in this match. I could see the Iconics, the Inspiration, whatever, still showing up and doing this match because money does talk. I hope not. I hope they stick to their ground. As far as expired not expired. As far as contracts that have been cut, I could see a Nia Jax being brought in for this match. I could see her being a surprise entrant. I could see some NXT call-ups. I could see Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai being in this match. Someone like that, or even a Mandy Rose being the NXT Women's Champ, or a Gigi Dolan, someone like that. Just random. Or Elektra Lopez making an appearance. Like, there's lots of NXT. I am almost 99% sure we're going to have Raquel Gonzalez in this match. Like 99.99% sure she will be in this match. So I don't know. It makes me feel good about who could be in this. Sonya Deville, I think, is almost guaranteed to be a late entrant in this match just for the purpose of eliminating Naomi. Literally, I feel like that would be it. Shayna Baszler's in a bad spot, and now Sonya Deville's in the match, and she eliminates Naomi, and then Shayna eliminates her or something like that. Something to that degree. They will be interacting in this match. I'm almost 100% sure. So, hell, maybe Beth Phoenix ends up in this match too. Maybe she ends up a part of the match as well. But those are the current participants. Now, I know we just talked about Ronda Rousey being in this match, WWE pushing for it. Barring that, Bianca Belair is the only real potential winner that I can honestly sit here and say, yeah, that person, that's who I'm picking. I'm picking Bianca Belair. Final four? Fuck. Raquel Gonzalez, Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, and Rhea Ripley. Yeah, I'll go with that. Bianca, Charlotte, Rhea, and Raquel Gonzalez. Your final four. I'm probably way, way off on that, but that would be my guess. Charlotte will probably eliminate Lita. That's almost a guaranteed interaction. I could see Nikki coming back and costing Rhea the match. Them setting them up for a WrestleMania match. Which, God, why? I don't know. Possibilities are endless. There's so many things that are obvious they could do. But you just don't know. This is a little bit of an add-in for you guys. I didn't think about this while I was recording, so this is a bit of an add-in. Now, you can take what I said about the potential final four of this Women's Royal Rumble match. Yes, Bianca will be a part of the final four. Yes, Raquel Gonzalez will be a part of the final four. Charlotte will be a part of the final four. Bayley. I didn't think about Bayley. So, Nyx Rhea Ripley, she'll probably be eliminated by Nikki Ash. But I believe Bayley is going to be a surprise entrant. I do believe Bayley's going to return. I don't think Bayley's going to win. Cross my fingers that she does. But I'm still picking Bianca to win the match. Just because of what they want to do. Unless they decide, put her in the Elimination Chamber, let her dominate there, and go on to Mania, which is fine. So, I am picking Bianca to win. I think Bayley is definitely going to show back up and I think Bayley is definitely going to be in this, and she is my winner option 2 if Bianca doesn't win. That's where I'm at, and you can continue on with the rest of this. Thanks again, guys. Let's turn our attention, though, to the WWE Championship match. The true main event of this show, man. We're talking Bobby Lashley with MVP versus Brock Lesnar. Once again, with Paul E. Dangerously Heyman. Look, this is a match. Once this match was announced, I didn't give a fuck about anything else. This is the match I wanted to see. It is the match that I am most interested in, and also very conflicted on what's going to happen. Because there's a lot of rumors about who might be doing what, who might not be doing. And it's like, damn. So, yeah. I'm not sure. I'm going to go... Look, the build's been funny. Brock doing the whole Bobby Who, the jokes and shit. The weigh-in was kind of meh. But it's just the anticipation of this fight. These two legit fighters in the wrestling ring. And this is a match Bobby Lashley's wanted for so long. And finally getting to see it, I'm so fucking stoked. This is the match I want to see. Fuck yeah. I'm ready to see this. And I'm picking Bobby Lashley. I have a reason that I'm picking Bobby Lashley. And you'll see why in a little while when I make my picks for something else. But I am steadfast that Bobby Lashley is winning this match. Whether that's interference from like the Usos or something like that, or fucking Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander try to interfere and accidentally cost Lesnar the match, not, trying to. Something to that degree will happen, probably. But I'm picking Bobby Lashley to win the WWE Championship by hook or by crook. And he can go to WrestleMania and be the rightful WWE Champion that he should be as of now anyways, because I'm sorry, Big E should have never won the title. I'm sorry. It's not that I hate Big E, but after seeing how they did him with that title run, why did you even take it off of Bobby Lashley? You could have just left the title on him and built someone up to beat him at WrestleMania. But WWE doesn't do that. They go for the cheap pops. Of course they do. Let's talk men's Royal Rumble match. Also 30 participants are in this match. And as this time of recording, here are the current participants. Omos, Randy Orton, Riddle, Raw Tag Team Champions Otis and Chad Gable, the Dirty Dogs, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, Kevin Owens, Big E, AJ Styles, United States Champion Damian Priest, Johnny Knoxville, Sami Zayn, Kofi Kingston, Happy Corbin, Madcap Moss, Sheamus, Angelo Dawkins, and Montez Ford, Rey and Dominic Mysterio, and Austin Theory. Those are your current participants. There's still, 8 or 9 spots still available, I think, in this match. Could be wrong. I didn't count. So, yeah, this whole Forbidden Door thing. Yes, I believe Braun Breaker and Walter could be in this match. I don't foresee seeing someone like a Moose in this match. As great as that would be, I don't see it. And let me express this, I don't want to see Brock Lesnar enter into this match. I don't want to see Roman Reigns enter this match. It doesn't need to happen. If you want these guys to fight each other, find another way. You have Elimination Chamber. It's a Saudi show. Brock can go in the chamber, wreck, and move on to fucking WrestleMania. You can do that. It's okay. It's okay. So, other people who could be in it. Yeah, I could see Ciampa being in this. I could be Pete Dunne being in this. I don't know. I don't see any super huge names popping up in this match. None come to mind that I'm like, oh yeah, definitely that person. Definitely that person. If there were any people from outside the company to come in, I could see a Matt Cardona. I know a lot of people think because they mentioned Moxley would be in it. No. Jon Moxley is not going to be in the Royal Rumble. Just no. They'd embarrass him. But maybe a Matt Cardona, maybe a Kurt Hawkins, right? Maybe someone like that. I honestly, thinking about it, a Braun Strowman, I could see an Adam Shearer being in this match. Let him. I bet they bring him back for the Royal Rumble and keep him back around. Fuck, they miss it. You could have Omos and Strowman face to face. Boom. People would love that shit, right? Haven't seen him since WrestleMania Backlash. So I believe that's potential. I believe that could happen. But looking at this roster, oh God, there's no one who stands out as a winner to me. That's what's sad. There's no clear-cut winner looking at this list. I don't know, maybe you guys see someone else. It's likely going to be someone who's not already listed that's going to win this match. It's going to be one of the surprise entrants. Who that is? Oh my God. It's hard. It's really hard to figure this out. But I'm going to cross my fingers. I'm going to cross my fingers here. I am telling you now, I'm going to be wrong on this prediction. I'm going to be wrong. But I am picking AJ Styles to win this Royal Rumble. Why? He's a Raw star. Leaves Roman open for Mania. Brock Lesnar can win the Elimination Chamber. Move on. Spoiler, you kind of know who I'm picking. I could see Seth entering the Rumble, but he's in the main event, so, that doesn't really work. I know most people are like, nah, bro, Brock's getting in. You're right. It's probably going to be like Brock. They're probably going to throw Brock in this match. Brock is going to win the Rumble, and he's going to have his title shot. You're probably right. But I'm going with AJ Styles. If not AJ, maybe Riddle wins, but you're going to have a Riddle-Orton feud. They're not going to start building that yet. So yeah, AJ Styles, you'll probably have AJ, Biggie, surprise entrant, and I don't know. I can't predict this Final Four. Jesus Christ, this is a hard Rumble to pick, which is good. Honestly, is good. But at least AJ Styles, Biggie, and a surprise entrant will be a part of the Final Four. And, I don't know, Damian Priest. We'll just say Damian Priest. He'll be eliminated by Kevin Owens. Damian Priest will snap. The Damian will come out and eliminate Kevin Owens. They'll have a U.S. title feud going into the Elimination Chamber. Johnny Knoxville is going to eliminate Sami Zayn. That's the whole point of him being in it. You'll have the, RK Bros and the Alpha Academy interactions. That's going to happen. You'll probably see Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford turn on each other, one or the other. That's going to happen. I don't know. Maybe Sheamus is part of the Final Four. There we go. Sheamus. Sheamus makes the Final Four, not Damian Priest. Austin Theory is the Iron Man in this match. I feel like he's going to be one of the early entrants, and he's going to last till the end and be one of the last however many. That is my pick. That would be my guess. So, I could be wrong, but that would be my guess. That's my picks for the Rumble. I'm picking AJ Styles. I feel like I'm going to be wrong. It's probably going to be Brock Lesnar. He's probably going to end up in this Rumble match as like the 30th entrant. But I'm picking AJ Styles. And AJ Styles then can face Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania for the WWE title. Doesn't even sound right. I know. Maybe Drew McIntyre's a surprise entrant. And he shows back up and wins the whole damn thing. And then challenges Bobby Lashley for the title. I don't know. There's no telling. I don't sound very confident. I get it. I understand. I'm sorry. Final match of the night. The Universal Championship as Roman Reigns defends against Seth freaking Rollins. The Usos are now barred from ringside due to what happened last week on SmackDown in the tag team match. Okay, look. I picked Brock Lesnar to lose. I'm picking Roman Reigns to win. No way you give this fucking title to Seth Rollins with everything you've built up for Roman to just throw it on Seth because Seth might have supposed to have won at day one to become WWE champion. Dude, you can always have him and Lashley in another match. You can put them in an Elimination Chamber and Seth can walk out with WWE title that way. You don't have to put the Universal title on Seth Rollins. It's not necessary. We don't have to have it. Please don't do this to us. Please, mister, don't do this to us. It's not our fault. Don't do it to us. We didn't do it to you. We didn't do it to you, sir. We didn't do it to you. I'm picking Roman Reigns to retain the title. Fucking let Roman Reigns keep that title to WrestleMania next year. Alright? When he can face The Rock. He can beat The Rock and then he can lose at SummerSlam 2023. Like, there's no need. I know. The guy's been 500 and... What is today? Thursday? Friday? I don't know what day it is. He's been a champion for like 514 days. Alright? I get it. But there's no rush to take that title off of him. Patience. Let it happen. Alright? Enjoy it. Let's enjoy the long title run. It's okay. It's okay. We can just let it happen. It's okay. Shh. It's okay. I'm picking Roman. There's not much else to say. Roman Reigns should be the champion. There's absolutely no reason for Seth to win the title. And nothing against Seth. He's done some of the best work of his fucking career. And I appreciate the fact that they're sort of tying in the whole Shield stuff. And they mentioned, Moxley through passing. That's cool. But we all know I'm confident that Roman's going to win because they keep bringing up the fact that Roman has never beat Seth one-on-one when the title's on the line. Never done it. So, yeah, I feel that they're definitely going to kind of stick with this. Like, yeah, you're stuck, man. One-on-one, he's got your number. So Roman's going to overcome without the Usos. Just didn't want to make Roman look like a badass. So, that's my guess. What's your guess? Let me know down in the comments below. That was your Royal Rumble predictions. I think the Royal Rumble is going to be a fun show, man. I think it's going to be a super fun show. I am going to be at the Royal Rumble. I am doing a live review when the show is over. Well, I won't be live doing the review, but I will be at the show recording my review and then uploading it to YouTube later that night when I throw it all together and edit it. So that way you guys can, see everything that I do. So that'll be fun. I even got my own equipment specifically for this show, a little light with an extra microphone if it works. Otherwise, I'm just using my regular phone's audio, which means it won't be great. But hey, it'll be fun. It'll be worth it. We'll do it. It's cool. I can't wait because I'm going through changes. Yes, I'm going through changes. That's what they said. So, I'm sorry, I've been on a big mouth kick lately. That's it. That's my Royal Rumble preview and predictions. I want to thank you guys for joining me for that. I also want to thank everyone who's joined me for this entire video. All the news, all the rumors. Let me know what you guys think down below. Comment, share, do all that stuff. Hit the like button. Tell your friends about it. Go to the TeePublic store. That's down in the description below. Check it all out. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends. Join all the channels. Links to other channels down below. You can get all that stuff in the description. Get to it there. I'm rambling on, but remember, guys, stay safe. Stay healthy, and above all else, join the nation. See you guys Saturday night, early Sunday morning. Peace out.